The soaring numbers in recent months. There are currently over 18,000 unaccompanied migrant children in government custody. They've also not granted the soaring numbers in recent months. There are currently over 18,000 unaccompanied migrant children in government custody. They've also not granted access to the media until this week, when cameras were finally permitted into one of the nation's busiest migrant processing facilities for the first time. CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Sganga was inside the facility. She joins me now from Donna, Texas. Hi there, Nicole. So describe for us what you saw inside.
Well, Elaine, this building behind me, the Donna Temporary Processing Center, has more than 16 times the number of unaccompanied migrant children and family members as it should under CDC guidelines. There are only supposed to be 250 migrants in this building because of CDC guidelines, and right now there are more than 4,100 according to CBP. Now, walking through this facility, hopefully we can show you and our viewers some of these images. We encountered pods where unaccompanied migrant children were sleeping on the floor, their mattresses, one next to each other. They are given 3 meals a day. They are given snacks, but lining up at snack time, there's no room for social distancing, let alone personal space. We saw, children lining up shoulder to shoulder in this facility. We also visited one of the recreational play areas where I saw very young children playing. I had asked one of the Border Patrol officials how frequently kids are able to get into this room to color, to see the TV, and I was told, well, they don't do that anymore. In fact, this facility is so crowded that they have to use their recreational area in order to house some of the youngest unaccompanied migrant children, as young as 4 months old. That outdoor recreational facility that you might have seen with kids playing some soccer is also being used right now. It doubles as a COVID testing site for before kids are transferred to HHS facilities. And so this is a very, very crowded facility right now. Very concerning when you think about the fact that we are in the middle of a pandemic, but this isn't even the only place where they're holding migrants. Not too far, just west of here at the International Bridge, port of entry, they are also using that as a temporary holding area for migrants. So right now, migrants, after they're apprehended, are being held underneath that International Bridge, exposed to the elements. And part of the reason we have this backlog here is simply because we don't have the capacity. These facilities are not designed to house children, for a couple of hours, let alone days.
Right, so these are just supposed to be temporary processing facilities, Nicole. So why are children being held there for so long?